Happy Vlogmas Day 17. And I am doing something fun and exciting today. Let me clip up my hair. I thought it would be fun to do like a holiday / Christmas makeup look. And then after I do my makeup, I can do some fun Christmas outfit. I think that would be really fun. I never do like makeup or anything fashion on my channel, so I thought Vlogmas would be a fun time to do that, just because I never do that kind of content. Maybe some Christmas makeup, red, I don't know. Try something new. I have a makeup look that's silver if I want to wear that for Christmas, or gold, or green, but I don't have a red one, so we're going to try to figure out a makeup look using like red eyeshadow. But of course, the first thing we usually do when we start our day is open our advent calendar, so why don't we open our jewelry advent calendar? Day 17, which is right here. Oh, I see a bag. It's coming out. Ooh, it came out. Oh, it looks really dainty. Let's see what it is. It's in a bag. Let me get a little closer so you can hear me a little better. My microphone's broken. It's a Lion King necklace. Well, maybe I won't put it on. I might get like makeup on it. Okay, let me hang it right here and then we'll put it on later, okay? First thing first, I wash my face, which I've already done. Then I let my face air dry. I'm going to moisturize my face because it's very dry, and it doesn't take the like foundation or anything like that when it's really dry. But all I have for moisturizer is this Nivea cold cream. It is a little thick and heavy to then put makeup on, but I cold air outside, so I think I could get away with it. I don't know if I can get away with it in the summer. I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my dry, wintry skin. So thick moisturizer in the winter, not bad. I'm gonna go ahead. I usually put it on my neck and then I move upwards, so I'm not bringing anything downwards, if you know what I mean. And then I just do circular motions going up. I got my lips. Cold cream's the only moisturizing cream I have. Because I'm looking in the viewfinder kind of for a mirror, by the way. Senders, viewfinder kind of like a mirror. Senders, viewfinder kind of like a mirror. So sorry. I'm going to kind of be looking in the mirror of the viewfinder. And then the next thing I do is kind of funny. I don't have a foundation primer. You know, use a foundation primer to really like help your foundation set in. Well, I don't have that. So I just use my sunscreen, mineral sunscreen that I got off of Amazon. You can use sunscreen under your foundation, so that's what I do. I don't do any primer. I don't have any money for a primer, so I don't got no primer. It's like a mineral sunscreen. It doesn't have any parabens in it, which I like. And I go ahead and I just rub that on my face. It kind of gives you a little white sheen because it's really white, because it's really thick. It's kind of thick. It's kind of thick again to be putting on my face, but it's okay because I'll just put a little bit of it and I'll hide any, I don't know, the fact that it's not super clear with foundation. That's what I usually do. Okay, I don't have a makeup channel, so I feel like I'm better at nails than makeup, so I don't know, you know. See, it's kind of light. But I cover it with foundation and concealer anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then if I don't want to wear any makeup and I just want to wear sunscreen because I'm going to be outside in the sun, I just put it on and it kind of fades. It's not a total white sheen on my face. And then, I mean, you're not going anywhere at that point. And the animals don't care if I have a white sheen of stuff on my face, you know what I mean? This is kind of the makeup routine that I do if I'm like going out, you know? I don't want to be in the sun. I got my sunblock on. I got my makeup on. Like, I'm ready to go. And then I don't put too much foundation either because there's so many layers on your face. I don't like super, super heavy makeup. Sometimes I guess my makeup looks a little heavy just because I like putting a lot of mascara or I put a lot of eyeliner on. But on my actual skin, I don't really like to put a lot of foundation on. I used to put more foundation on back then when I was like, oh, I have like bad acne, so I cover it up. I don't know. I go ahead and I start on my eyeballs because I don't like doing my foundation and concealer and stuff like that if I just drop a bunch of eyeshadow on my face. So let's do eyeshadow. Now that's gonna be hard because we gotta figure out like what reddish look should we do. I have this Beauty Glaze Color Fusion. Okay, to prep my eyes for the eyeshadow, I go ahead and make it matte. So I take this setting powder and I take this brush right here and I just, a little bit goes a long way, and I just set my lid, just because because I don't want it to crease. What if we take this palette and we do this really red shade with this like peachy shade, and lean a little bit more towards the pinky red than the orangey red, because I don't have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I just gotta have red, pinky red, and orangey red. Why don't we lean a little bit towards the pinky red? Because I feel like I'm going to be more satisfied with that because I love wearing pink But I also want it to be a little more red for Christmas, so I think that's good. Why don't we use more of a white for the highlighter? I don't know how this is gonna look. Then I take my concealer, which is the Neutrogena concealer. Fair skin, because I'm very white. I don't tan for some reason. I don't burn either. I don't tan, but I don't burn. Usually if you're really white, you kind of burn in the sun, but I don't burn in the sun. But I never really get tan. So I take my concealer, and I just put it. See, I can do this. Hello, I'm putting my concealer on. Can you imagine if I did that? I'll have to keep the mirror down here and kind of look in the viewfinder over here. So that's what I'm doing, Ascenders. I'm not trying to look away from you. I'm just looking at the viewfinder, like mirror, and then this mirror. Okay, anyways. So I go ahead and I put my concealer on like this. And this is me prepping for the eyeshadow. I went and got my little heart-shaped dish. I'll fill it up with water to dip my makeup sponge in. I don't know if this sounds funny, but I take my little makeup spongy here. I have I forgot what it's called, but it's really good. It's the $5 one at Walmart. This is my favorite. It's really good. I don't use the Dollar Tree ones because they're not like soft enough. It's my favorite one. I usually dip it in with the pointy side. Put it in the water and get it all watery like. You know, I get it all wet. Pat it like this. And then I just pat that in. I don't know. I'm not really like probably like doing nails most. You can probably tell. I got my concealer on now. Now I usually go in with eyeshadow. Just gonna use my little finger to pat the eyeshadow on. Let me put my lap test on my lap. Just pat it in. Just because I don't have like, I don't know. I kind of like to pat it in anyways. Even if I have a brush, I don't know. I kind of like to pat it in. I pat that all over my eyelid. This is how I apply my eyeshadow regardless of colors. Now I've never put these colors together, but this is just how I always apply my eyeshadow. This isn't new. I usually put it on I put my color on my lid, then I put a darker color right here, and then I put a lighter color right here and right here. That's what I always do. Now, I'm going to do the crease with a brush. I'm going to just take this brush right here and take the red, and we're going to see. Let's add red to this. Ooh. Ooh. Doesn't that look insane? We're gonna blend it. Look. Wow. Look at it. Look at it. I'm gonna wipe it off, kind of off the corners there. I'm gonna have to be careful blending this out because I'm gonna get this red sheen everywhere, and I don't really want it to get into the pink. I'm gonna take a cotton swab and like get it off the corners because I kind of want to go with the up motion with the eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna do this because I want it to flat brush right here, flat rounded brush. Well, I guess it's not flat. It's just round. Rounded brush. And I'm gonna add the white right here in the inner corner right here. So yeah, light. You can see it. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my blending brush. I wish I had a different blending brush. I don't know if I like this one as much, but it's like this frizzy top. 2 hairs and some hair right here. Be really gentle. I know that. When you're blending, you gotta be really gentle. You gotta be 2 hairs and some hair. And then, when I don't want to get like this red into this right here, when I want to blend the other colors, I always use this like thing, which we washed the other day. I love it when it's clean. And I just do this and it takes off the darker color. I don't know. I like to blend the darker color in the crease first, clean off my brush, and then do the lighter. Because you don't want to bring the dark into the light unless you want to blend it all together, but that's not what I'm going for, you know? I still want them to be, I want it to be too colored, you know, light to dark. I don't want it to be like super blendy. I don't know what I'm talking about, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Oh. Okay. So now I'm going to do the white here. See? See this under? Just a little softer. I kind of want this to be glammed. I don't know. We'll see. I think I've blended it out as much as I want to. I think it looks good. I think it looks a little more orangey on the camera than it does in real life. It's very pinky and reddy. It's not orange. Because I don't want to go for orange for Christmas. I'm really trying to get the red. And it looks like pinky red. At least in real life. Now I'm going to add just a little more because I kind of blended it out right here. Because I really want that to be bright right there. And so yeah. I think it looks good. eyeshadow blended. Moving on to eyeliner. I really like the Maybelline Master Kaiji eyeliner stick for like a pencil. Love it. This is the best one. Okay, it might be really big. It's giant. See? It's huge. But it's the best one. It is great. I love it to do my tight line and my waterline. I am not going to put any on my waterline today though, because I don't want to do that. I don't do that all the time. I put it more on my tight line to make my eyelashes look fuller. I don't really do it on the bottom. Sometimes I'll do it on the bottom, but no, I don't really want to do that today. So I'm going to do my tight line with my favorite chunky. And I'm basically just drawing kind of a line underneath the eyelashes. Basically, that's what I'm doing. Anyways, alright, there you go, I'm done. It's not like too much of a big difference, but I really like how it fills out my lashes. I do it sometimes. I don't do it like every time I do my makeup. I don't do the tight line and the waterline and all that. I don't always do that, but this is Christmas. The season of perpetual giving. Robert Home Alone. Vlogmas season, I got this, remember? The eyeliner? Let's try it out. I got it for Black Friday, but you know what I mean. Ooh, it's a nice matte top. Alright, let's look at the line. Okay, I like that. This is the kind of brush that I like to do eyeliner with. Is this right here. I'm not really set up to do makeup tutorials, so hopefully you guys can see this. But basically, closing my eyes just a little bit. I'm kind of drooping my eyes and then I'm doing it. I'm not closing my eyes completely. I'm just kind of like that. But I don't like getting it on my eyelashes. Mascara goes on the eyelashes, not the eyeliner. So I don't like it on my eyelashes. So let me take this and wipe it off. Now we gotta do the hardest part of my whole makeup routine, and that's doing the cat eye wing, which is my favorite. I never not do it because it's a cat eye wing. I usually just do that first. Just a little thin wing going straight up to my eyebrow, the end of my eyebrow. And then I just kind of fill it in. Like that. See? Then I draw a line straight down. I don't know if you can see it. And then I just fill it in. I get some more on here. I think that looks pretty good, right? I don't know. Sometimes it's a good wing day, sometimes it's an okay wing day, and sometimes it's a great good wing day. Never terrible. I don't think the cat eye wing can ever look bad, okay? Try to get him to match that. There we go. Okay, so here's my eyeliner. I made it really long. Sometimes I do not make it this long, but I feel like I'm going for a very bold and loud look, so I went with it longer. Also, they don't exactly like match, but the cat eyeliner that I do, they're never twins, they're sisters, just like my eyebrows. Brush right here, and I'm gonna brush up my eyebrow hairs. I have really long eyebrow hairs. My hair is long, and I have really long eyebrow hairs, too. So I'm just gonna take this, and I'm gonna brush them up, like this. Like that, yeah. See, isn't it? I'm very minimalistic when it comes to my eyebrows. I don't like doing much with them. Not that they're not important. They're important to makeup looks, but I don't like doing much with them. So yeah, I comb them up. I comb up the hair, and I flip it around to this like comb side. It's not brushes. It's just like a straight, and then I just comb it down like this. I comb the hairs down straight. I pluck my own eyebrows. That's all I do to them. I pluck here, 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 just with my tweezer, and that's all I do. I've never had them waxed. I never have them, I don't know, other things you can do with the eyebrows. I literally just pluck them like once a week, and then if I do my makeup, this is what I usually do. So I grab this Neutrogena Eyebrow Pencil, and it's brown. Pretty much it's like pretty much like the color of my hair. It's a little darker than this right here. This right here. This is a little lighter. The actual pencil itself is a little darker. And I usually just fill it in with that. The only reason I use this, because I just use any brown eyeliner pencil that I have. But the reason why I'm using this Neutrogena one is because I had a coupon for it at Walmart. I think it was like $8.99 at Walmart. I had a coupon for it. And I basically got it for like nothing. Anyways, so then I just fill them in like this. I just fill them in. Going with the direction that I combed them. And I like to make it kind of long right here. That's my preference. I don't know why I like making it long right here. I think it looks cool. Anyways. I go back to the brushy part of this and I just comb them up when they're all colored, basically. And I just kind of make it a clean line. Some people just do this with concealer or their foundation when they go in with their foundation. But I'm just going to use a damp cotton swab because I haven't put any foundation on. And it's not going to really take off my moisturizer because that's already soaked into my skin. So that's why I do my foundation last. Then I just go around and I just clean it up like this. And those are my eyebrows. Love them or hate them? That's what I was born with. Well, the next thing I do is my eyelash primer, which I love. And my favorite eyelash primer is the voluminous L'Oreal Paris Mascara Primer. That is my favorite one. But there's this one too that's famous on TikTok. The Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer. Super Fruits. This one's good too. This one's cheap. It's like $4.99 on Amazon. So if you don't got a lot of money and you want an eyelash primer, get this one. I would say the brush is a little too small though for me. I don't know. I like big brushes, so I might be different than everybody, but here it is. See? Well, it's pretty long, but I would say that's kind of small compared to the L'Oreal Paris one. See? L'Oreal Paris one's just a little bit fatter and bigger, and that's what I like. Now, I can't always afford this one. What is it, like $10 or something? I got it with a gift card. That's why I have it right now. I got a gift card. But it's like $10, so sometimes I just can't afford my favorite one, so I just get this $4.99, and it's good too. They're both, this one I like better, but they're both good. They're basically the same thing. And do my, now this is kind of funny, but this is what I do. I do the primer, and then I do mascara on my top lash. Then I do my whole face, and then I go back in and do my bottom lash. If I do my bottom lashes right now, when I go to do my concealer under my eye, I'll touch the bottom lashes and get mascara everywhere. So I'm going to steer clear away from doing my bottom lashes right now, and I'm just going to do my top lashes. Because I don't want to get mascara everywhere when I try to put my under stuff. Because as you know, I haven't actually done my full face. I haven't done the concealer or the foundation yet. And then I'm just going to apply to the top lash. And I kind of apply a lot, I don't know. I apply a generous amount. And I have pretty long eyelashes. They're kind of long and wavy like my hair. My eyelashes. You know, some people have different eyelash textures, you know. My eyelash texture would be long and kind of wavy up. Which is a nice blessing when you want to put on mascara and stuff. Because it just goes right along with it, you know. I think I'm going to use the So Fierce Revlon one because I got that one. I don't know. I just got that one on sale. I had a coupon for it. And I'm going to apply that right afterwards. And I do not let my eyelash primer dry before I put this on. Because if your eyelash primer dries, that's not good. You don't want it to dry. I go right in with my mascara. I give it like 5 seconds. And then I apply my mascara. I kind of blink into it too. I make funny faces when I'm doing mascara. And then I kind of blink into it too. I like this Revlon stuff. It's nice. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite mascara. And after I'm done putting on my mascara right away, when I'm done, I take my, this is kind of scary, but I'm careful. You got to be really careful and don't be by anybody. I take my tweezer and I just separate my lashes. If in any way they were clumped together, but if you use an eyelash primer, they're usually never clumped together. But I kind of push them up, the wet eyelashes, with my tweezer. And then I'll separate them if I need to. Hold them up. I don't have one of those, what are they called? An eyelash curler? I don't have one of those. Mascara and primer, and then like nothing. See, there's like a big difference, but I can't hardly get it to show up on camera. Eyelashes don't like to show up on camera. So I'm running out of the voluminous primer. So I don't know when I'm going to come to terms to spending that much money on a primer. But I'm going to have to come to terms with it soon because I'm running out of eyelash primer. Also, this light is kind of softening my skin right now, so you can't really see that I have skin texture and redness and everything, which is a total lie. These lights are a lie! Everybody has texture in their skin. Everybody has redness. Princess skin or that glowy skin that doesn't look like you have a texture does not exist. They're either using filters, they're photoshopping their pictures, or they're using some kind of like, you know, like makeup routine like with foundation or something. Everybody has texture. I just have like a cheap light on and it's softening my skin so it looks like I have no texture. But really I got texture in my skin. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I do. Okay. I do my face is I'm gonna have to go wash my hands because I gotta put my foundation on now, and I got mascara and eyeshadow all over me, so hold on. Okay, for my foundation I'm gonna use the Neutrogena Healthy Skin. This kind of goes hand in hand with my concealer. The concealer is just lighter, a little bit lighter than my foundation. This foundation doesn't exactly match my skin, but this is like the lightest you can go. This is like fair. Classic ivory, okay. There might be one lighter than, but this is very light for my skin tone, but it's okay. We'll try to contour, I don't know. I got nothing else, okay? I had a coupon for all this makeup. Basically, how I choose makeup or what things to get, I just buy whatever I have a coupon for because I got no money for makeup, okay? Makeup is kind of expensive. Dump it on my palm right here, and then I just dab it. And I try not to apply too much foundation because I don't like that heaviness, and I already have heavy moisturizer on, and I got sunscreen on, so I'm already kind of heavy on my face anyways. So I go ahead and I just put little dabs of it everywhere. Then I take this pointy end of my makeup sponge and I get it wet again. Get it wet, and then I just start blending it. And I blend it down my neck because I want my neck to kind of match. But this foundation, even though it doesn't exactly match me, once I blend it in with this makeup sponge, as you can see, it pretty much fits me. Even though I would say it's a little darker because I am just so white. I think I have pretty normal skin. I'm not super dry and I'm not super oily. I'm pretty in the middle, normal skin. But in the winter, when it's cold like this, I do get dry skin. I think everybody does. Cold wind, and it's just such a dry cold. And then when you come inside, it's like a dry heat is blowing on you with the furnace. You know? Way through, look at you, smiling like you always know. It's like an Anthem Lights song. I don't listen to Anthem Lights terribly that much, but there's some songs that they have that are just bops, okay? They're bops. I'm talking, I'm gonna try to look at you. Because I feel like when I look in the viewfinder mirror thingy to do it, I feel like I'm not talking to you as centers, and I want to talk to you. You know, not to the viewfinder. So let me look at you, not the viewfinder. But then I have to look at it because it's kind of like my mirror. Because I'm not sitting in front of my mirror. You guys, and the camera, in the mirror. That's how I do my foundation, kind of light. Put it on little dots all over my face. Kind of where it's red. Also, I kind of use it for a little bit of a highlighter there. And then I just put it on all of my zits. And then around my eye, I'll just do this. I'll just do that. A little right there. A little right there. And a little right there. Yeah, I was looking up like color contouring videos because that contour palette that I got, that we unboxed the other day, has color contouring like correction, you know? And apparently to pick the right color contouring color, you have to find out what like the darkness circles or the dark circles, like what hues they are. And I'm pretty sure that I have like blue to purple bags under my eyes. That's the hue of them. Because I was trying to figure out what kind, because you have to like use the color correction. I don't know. I'm not going to do that color correcting stuff today because I just never have done it yet. But so I'm not going to do it because I don't know. I'll experiment that a little time later. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend my blemishes. I'm just going to go like this. And then go right under my eye with it. And my makeup sponge is pretty wet. So. And I go like this. And like if I do my bottom lashes with mascara, I would be touching the mascara right now and getting it everywhere. So I don't do my mascara on the bottom lashes until I'm all done with this. Now, I will get creasing under my eyes here. So here's what I do. I get rid of the already creases because you have like folds there. Everybody has folds there. So they kind of make your like foundation or your concealer like crease there. And you don't want that. So I go like this. And I look weird. I get rid of all those creases. And then I go right in. with setting powder like that. And set my under eyelids so they're not creasing all day. Like that. Now that I've set my under eyes and I'm not going to mess with them anymore, I'm going to go in with some eyelash primer, just a little bit, and a little bit of mascara. Just because I don't want to get it all over my skin because I just set it. Now, I know that you probably should set it after the mascara, but then I get the mascara everywhere. So it doesn't mean that it makes it easy to wash off if you get mascara everywhere down there. So I just do a very light coat on my bottom lashes so I don't get it everywhere. And that's how I do it. Try to do a little light coat. Little mascara on the bottom. Okay, mascara is officially done. Now we're going to move on to contouring, but contouring is going to be a little different this time. Because remember, we opened, yesterday in Vlogmas, we opened that contour palette that I got. Here's what it looks like. And there's the color correcting colors. I'm not going to do that today, but that's what I was looking at videos about. Kind of fun. But anyways, we're going to focus on these contouring colors. These are creams, so I think I'm just going to use my finger and apply them to my face. So, how I contour is I usually actually take this, I've never used this before, but usually when I contour, I take this LA Colors color. That is how I contour. But I'm not going to use the LA Color stick that I always do. Why don't we use some of these? Because they're new. Okay, but I do like the color. So the color is basically this one. So why don't we, I'm going to just take it with my fingers because it's like a cream. I'm going to just take it with my fingers. And why don't I just take it and draw it like that? Is that dark enough? Let me see. I don't know. Like I said before, I know more about nails than makeup. But makeup, why don't you just experiment? I don't think anyone's going to walk up to you and say, your contour's wrong. Because most people don't even know what that looks like. So, who cares? Who cares what anybody thinks? Especially if you're just trying out stuff and you're staying home and no one's going to be looking at you anyways. Like, right now, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just trying this out, you know? That look good? I don't know. I don't know. I just started contouring, actually, in the last year. And so I don't really know much either. That's fun to do. Trying to define this cheekbone here. And here. You know? Do with my finger. I'll blend it in a minute. With my blending sponge. It's gonna be blended anyways. Let's try it. A bit darker. New face workouts, by the way. To try to get the sharp jaw. I'm pretty proud of it. But anyway. I'm framing my face with my finger. I'm a professional. No, I'm not. I am not a professional. Can't you tell? I am literally contouring my face with my finger. I don't know. What brush do you use? If you have a brush for contouring, which one do you use? I put a little here, a little here, a little here. I don't know why I was so self-conscious of my nose when I was younger. I was like, oh, it's too big and everything. I am not self-conscious of my nose anymore. That was weird. Vanna, you're weird. Child Vanna, you're weird. Your nose wasn't big at all. You can barely see my contour face, but this is what it looks like. Okay, now I'm going to take my makeup sponge. Where'd it go? Now I'm going to blend it all. I got my makeup sponge wet again, and I'm going to use the side of it, because that's kind of the blending, and I'm going to blend it. I'm going to blend it like this. And maybe bring it down a little bit. Contour the neck. I'm going to bring it down. And then I'm going to go like this, and blend this, highlight my cheekbone, and then I'm going to blend this out. Blend. Actually, I've never used this palette before, so who knows if it could blend. It probably could blend. I don't know. I'm gonna see. Ooh, I like how this is a lot more like subtle. These creams. I kind of like. I think makeup's just fun to play around with. You don't gotta be serious all the time. It's kind of good. Very subtle. I think these are very subtle. Now, I didn't use the darker one. Maybe I should have used the darker one. It wouldn't be that subtle. But I'm guessing these are just kind of subtle colors, even though they don't look like it. I'm going to take this like fair color. I'm going to put it on my nose to give it a little bit of a highlight. Here we go. Not much. And then I'm going to take this more of a highlight color. But then I'm going to go in with some blush. Now, I don't have any blush because, I don't know, blush is kind of expensive, so I don't really have any blush. So I haven't bought blush in a long time because it's kind of expensive for like one color of blush, and I don't even like all the blushes. I don't really like the shades, $5.99 to up to $8.99, and I don't want to pay that much for one blush thing. I think you can get a blush palette from Amazon for $8.99, but I just haven't had the money for that. So I'm just going to use my LA Colors lipstick. because that's what I usually do, because I just don't have money to go buy a bunch of blushes that I don't even like the color of. And Dollar Tree doesn't sell blushes either. But they do sell LA Colors lipstick, so I'm going to take this kind of like berry color, and I'm going to put it right here, because I think it will look kind of nice with the red. I don't know. Maybe I should use red. Maybe the berry color would make the red look more pink or purple. I don't know. Let's try this red. No, anyway, so here's my cheekbone. I usually just go up like this with it. I want to make sure that I don't get too close to my midsection because I don't want blush there. I just put 2 fingers here, and I stay at this side of my finger. This side. So 2 fingers, then I don't pass my 2 fingers. So I go like this, and I go like this. And I keep away from those 2 fingers. Yep. And then I just go up. Yeah, this reddish pink LA Colors that I got from Dollar Tree will probably work with this better. Better than the berry one. I don't know what I was thinking. The berry one's kind of my default, but I don't need that one right now. Now that I look fully silly, we'll blend that out. Like, where can you get cheap blush at that's like multiple colors, just in case you're picky like me and you don't like a lot of colors of blush on yourself? Like, I'm very picky with blush. Got my makeup sponge wet once again, and then I'm going to blend with just this flat side because I don't want to get just red or whatever. I don't want to get blush all over it, so I just use this flat side. I don't know if you should do that, but that's what I do because I don't want to have a red or blushy filled makeup sponge. I just want concentrate the right there. I go upward because, you know, we want this to be really blushy looking because this is like a bold look. Take more of that really light highlighty color and put it right here. I usually put, if I'm going to use a highlighter on my cheek, I usually go right above where I put that blush. That's what I do. Or is that what everybody does? I think that's where the highlighter goes on your cheek, above your blush. On this bone here, but I don't really know because I don't really have this. My bone right here is not really defined, so I don't even know where the bone is. So, yeah. These are good, but I think I want to do a little bit more of a powdered under my jawline. So I'm going to grab this LA Colors Dollar Tree eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take some of this darker color. Darker matte color, because you always want your contour colors to be matte, or so I've heard. I'm going to do that a little under there. I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to just blend it out. I'm going to do a little shadow there. Creams are good, but I feel like doing some shadow. Get in there, shadow your neck a little bit. Maybe under here a little bit. Whoa, that was a lot. I think everybody's unique and everybody's different. Like, they have to try out the makeup for themselves. Because you can, like, watch a makeup tutorial, but you really need to take it and see if that makeup tutorial, if that makeup look is right for your face. Because everybody's unique and everybody has, like, a different face features, and different skin texture. I kind of want to just use creams to contour with, but then I can't get away from using powders either. By the way, I have a bunch of new little hairs growing in my hairline right here, and I don't know why. I've never had that before, but now, just in these recent few months, I feel like my hair all right here is growing back, or I'm growing new hair. I don't know, I'm a super hairy person, so I'll put a little shimmery white, just a little bit on my nose. So now for lips. I like wearing lip gloss and chaps. I'm gonna do probably a very light lip gloss because I'm so bold everywhere else. I feel like if I did a bold lip, it wouldn't really work. This is the lipstick that we used here. It also has a lip gloss to it. This LA Colors Double Duo stuff. Let's see what this looks like. I know I'm not too bold. Is that too bold? You know what? I don't think this is too bold. I usually do more of a clear gloss or just something really light when I do this bold. But I don't think this is too, you know. I am by no means perfect at doing makeup or even knowing how to do makeup. But I think that it's really fun to just test things out and see what works for your face and what you actually just like. Maybe it's not like perfect for like your face shape or something, but if you really like it, just go ahead and like try it out, do it your way, and then wear it. Because, you know, some things are left to just for you to like play with, experiment with, and see if you like it. But I think I'm pretty much done. I got money off. I think there was a coupon that you could apply on Amazon, so I got money off. So I bought it. It's the NYX. Is that NYX? Is that how you say that? I don't know. I don't know anything about makeup brands. We Finish Satin Setting Spray. I really like it. It's really lasted me long. The one that I had before was the e.l.f. one. I don't like e.l.f.'s setting spray, so I'm not going to use that anymore because I don't like it. I need this. But I really like this. I think I'm going to buy this again from Amazon because I really do like it. I know it says dewy finish, but I get so dry in the winter weather that I never look dewy, no matter what dewy makeup I buy and put it on. So it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm done. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and spray this on, you know. Then I go ahead and take my Dollar Tree fan and just dry it. In my Christmas makeup, ooh, 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 going red because it's a Christmas color, and I really love the Christmas color. You'll never probably see me with a neutral Christmas tree or a neutral makeup look because I go bold for Christmas. So here's a little bit of it in a different lighting. I think that it turned out really nicely. I really love how cohesive it is. Same lipstick. I continued that color right here. And then I tried to pick the lipstick that matched my red eyeshadow. So I really like how cohesive that looks. I think it looks really good. And I think this is like, for me, this would be holiday hair. I don't know if you can see it. This is like for me, I left my bang out right here. And I think it looks really good. Trying to show you with like it's some different kind of lighting, so you're not just seeing that really soft ring light lighting. This is just my light bulb for my room. So I got makeup, I got my hair, but we need an outfit. Okay, Ascenders, what was your favorite outfit? And which one do you think I should wear for Christmas? I incorporated the jewelry that we got from the advent calendar into these outfits. The Lion King necklace that we opened earlier, I put it on. It's great. Now I'm kind of torn. This is kind of like my favorite thing now that we've opened. But I really like the star earrings that we opened too. This is kind of winning because The Lion King is like my third favorite movie in the world. It was just a fun day today. To do our makeup, and then we get to do like outfits. Later I ate a chicken patty and some fries. I really like the frozen fries that you buy in a bag, you know, when you come home and you cook them like in the oven. These fries that we got from Walmart that were called extra crispy, I'm not sure. I'll have to get like the name of it. They tasted really good. They were the best frozen fries I've ever tasted. And then I had this Jell-O snack pack thingy. It was like one serving Jell-O and it was orange, and I opened it and I was eating it and the Jell-O tasted really good. But that Jell-O smelled so good. Orange citrusy. I need to have this in a bottle and just use it as perfume. That Jell-O was an unexpected highlight. Also, we started watching this Lacey Chabert movie. It's her Christmas movie of 2022. You know, it's a new Christmas movie. Okay, let me see if I can remember the name. It's like Holly Out the Holiday? Holly Out the I don't know. Vanna, insert the name right here. Is so hilarious. I am really liking it. So we couldn't watch it all though, just because it got too late. I was really tired because, you know, I filmed all day, so we didn't get to finish it. But tomorrow we're gonna watch the rest of the movie. We're like an hour in. It's about 2 hours. We always watch Lacey Chabert's movie. I feel like I always mention me drinking hot cocoa, but then I never show you any clips of it. So it's like, is there secret hot cocoa stuff happening here or something? No, there's no secret hot cocoa stuff happening. I don't know why I didn't show you. So I filmed it earlier. I always put like 2 big marshmallows in it. I like mini marshmallows, but I prefer to have just like 2 big marshmallows in my hot cocoa. What about you, Ascenders? Oh, I wanted to show you guys a quick nail update. I think I forgot to mention it, but I took off my manicure tonight. I think my nails look pretty good. I've just been moisturizing them 3 times a day since it's just been this dry, cold winter weather. I think they look pretty good. I still have my little short nail here that broke. This actually broke a couple of weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure, but it broke. I kind of hit my nail right there with the nail file. That's why it looks like that. But I gotta say, my nails, they're in good shape. I rubbed some garlic on them. I just have a nice clear coat on them right now. Why don't we open the Bible/chocolate advent calendar? We haven't done it yet. Oh my goodness, this is the first one on top. It has a piece of chocolate in it. Here's the newborn king of the Jews. We saw his star as it was rising. Matthew
2 first 2. Oh, it's an angel piece of chocolate. Cute.
So much fun today, but Senders, I gotta go to bed. And remember, our dreams will send. Wait, let me stand up. This is important. Okay. And remember, Senders, our dreams will send to the highest peak. See you tomorrow. Good night. The kitty also says good night.